Welcome back. Just about 6:12. Want to update you on the weather. This is the heavy rain, which is moving into downtown, and the severe thunderstorm, which is moving in. But a lot of heavy rain heading towards Richmond now, as well as the potential for some damaging wind gusts over 60 miles an hour. Most of the area under a severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock, with the exception of far southeastern Virginia. But all of this orange, those are severe thunderstorm warnings, which include the northern neck, the middle peninsula, back through Richmond, down to Chester, and then down towards about Petersburg. And these storms have had history of producing a lot of wind damage, down trees, power outages. So these storms will continue to pack a punch as they continue to track towards the east. There's not too much activity farther south, be a couple that develop down here, but most of the activity from roughly about Amelia County up through the metro and into the northern neck and middle peninsula. These boxes you see, those are the severe thunderstorm warnings. Heavy rain right now, Port Royal, and just about ready to move into Ayelet. This is where that punch of stronger winds may be, getting towards Colonial Beach in just the next few moments at about 6:19, and generally down towards about Tappahannock at 6:32. Here are the storms moving into downtown now. They extend from downtown back through parts of northern Chesterfield County. This line is tracking towards the east around 55 miles an hour. That'll get it to Highland Springs in just a little bit at 6:17, Varina by 6:27. But these storms may speed up a little bit more. And here's the heavy rain right near downtown, not quite in the Museum District just yet, just southwest of that, back through Midlothian, down to Brandermill. This is really heavy rain, the potential for some gusts over 60 miles an hour. It's tracking eastward. So if you live in northern Chesterfield, Henrico, the city of Richmond, this is moving on in. And here's that line of storms from Old Church up to about Ayelet and Helmet and up towards about the Champlain area. These storms, again, I can't emphasize this enough, may produce some damaging wind gusts in excess of 60 miles an hour, the potential for some hail and really heavy torrential downpours. Where it hasn't rained just yet, we're in the 90s. Where it has, we're in the 60s and 70s, and it still feels really nasty outside with some heat index values between 90 and 100. Ashland just had a measured wind gust just a little while ago, 48 miles an hour, and that is the effect of the rain coming in, dropping the temperature into the low 70s. Still a few more storms to get through between now and later this evening. The severe threat will start to wind down after about 9 o'clock or so. There still may be a shower or two, a rumble of thunder overnight, but that should not be severe. Tomorrow will be in the 60s, and then during the day tomorrow, significantly less humid and a lot cooler. We're talking about high temperatures only in the low to mid 80s. In fact, at noontime, we'll be in the upper 70s. Past few days, we've been above 90 by noon. No nasty heat index tomorrow, high of 84, and winds from the northwest to the north at about 8 to 18 miles an hour. Also watching this system here near the Yucatan Peninsula. This may become the first tropical depression, possibly Tropical Storm Alex. That'll move across Florida and stay southeast of our region, so no worries about that. So severe thunderstorms next couple of hours, and then we're looking at cooler, less humid air for the next few days, low and mid 80s through Monday. Then we're back up closer to 90 degrees next Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, and that's when the storms will come into the area. But again, here are the storms coming in from the west into downtown right now. We continue with the severe thunderstorm warnings, northern neck, middle peninsula, down into the city of Richmond, Henrico County, Chesterfield, down towards Petersburg.